Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give our praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash, and double honors to all elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone who teach and will well. Shalom, shalom. And this is Brother Nabali here with a lesson. All right, this is just gonna be a quick hit. All right. Hey man, things are definitely speeding up. All right. You know, it's right now. The talk in the news is that the FBI warns, Iran may want to attack California with drones in retaliation for war. All right. So, we're in those times. All right. We're in perilous times. All right. That the scriptures speak of. All right. Which we're gonna get that. All right. But I'm gonna play this video first, and then we'll get the scriptures. And Lord's will, this is edifying. All right.
ABC News revealing Iran's aspirations to conduct a surprise attack specifically against unspecified targets in California. The FBI saying it's warned police departments across the Golden State now of strikes by unmanned aerial vehicles or drones as tensions rise in the Middle East. Let's get straight to our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Kantersky. Aaron, what are you learning?
We've reviewed an alert that came within the last couple of weeks, Kira, just recently from the FBI to law enforcement agencies up and down the California coastline, warning that Iran is aspiring now to perhaps launch some kind of a retaliatory attack on the U.S. mainland using drones on the West Coast. The alert that we reviewed said an uncorroborated report suggested that unidentified Mexican cartel leaders had authorized attacks using drones carrying explosives, so they know that capability exists. And the separate alert that we've reviewed, Kira, says that Iran has those same kinds of aspirations. So the U.S. has broadly known for some time that drones could be deployed against the homeland. We know that Iran has been using drones significantly in this 12-day-old war with the United States. That's what killed the first 6 U.S. service members in this war. But now the FBI is specifically warning police agencies in California along the Pacific coastline that Iran is aspiring to use them to attack in the West.
So why California? Why the West?
Good question. And that's not exactly clear, but perhaps there's thought that Iran has these things pre-positioned on ships that are still in international waters or that could float through international waters. We know that we've previously reported, Kira, on Iran's desire to perhaps activate sleeper cells in the United States, although that's certainly far from confirmed or far from anything operational as far as law enforcement knows. It's not clear why the West Coast as opposed to the East Coast, but that's what the alert from the FBI says.
The FBI warning of...
All right, man. So, right now California's on alert. All right. And, the FBI is warning, all right, that Iran, could possibly, attack, California, or with drones, or in retaliation of the war. All right. So, we're in perilous times, man. All right. We're in times, things are speeding up. All right. Hey, man, let's get straight to the scriptures. Okay. Let's get straight to the scriptures. Let's get, what is the first, let's get this. I'm going to start with this here. Slakia. What the heck? Let me look it up. Slakia. I forgot which, Slakia. 2 Timothy 3 and 1. Okay, I knew it was 2 Timothy 3 and 1. Slakia. This is 2 Timothy 3 and verse 1. All right. And it says, just know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come. All right. So, perilous. Let's get into the word perilous here. All right. And we know what that means, but this is just for edification purposes. All right. Perilous. Hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, harsh, fierce, savage. All right. So we're in real dangerous times right now, man. All right. So that's why the scripture says in the book of Ephesians. All right. Let's get this in the book of Ephesians 5 and verse 16. And it says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. All right. The days are evil. All right. We're in evil times, man. We're in perilous times. We're in dangerous times. All right. You never heard about anything. You never heard about things like this. 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 7 years ago, even 10 years ago, man. Things like this weren't even thought of, weren't even spoken of. All right. But our elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone always have, they always spoke about these things, man. They always said these things will happen. All right. Now look. All right. These things are taking place, man. And it's beautiful to see. All right. So, Ephesians 5 and 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, man. Be circumspect, man. Pay attention to your surroundings, man. All right. Don't get caught up in the affairs of this world, man, and get caught up in this judgment that's getting ready to take place, man. All right. We're in world. You gotta know the times that we're in, Jake. All right. You gotta know the times that we're in. All right. Let's get this in the book of Romans. What is it? Romans 13 verse 11. It says, in that knowing the time, all right, that now is a high time to wake out of sleep, for now is our salvation nearer than we believed. All right. You got to know the times that we're in, man. We're in evil times. We're in perilous times, man. All right. We're in evil, perilous times, man. You should have been, Jake should have been came back to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, you should have been woken up to these things taking place, Jake. All right, you should have been woken up to these things, man. All right, now these things, these attacks, man, are gonna come here, on the grounds of Babylon the Great, man. All right, Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to bring forth his judgment here. All right. You see? So let's read in the NLT. It says, this is all more urgent for you. Know how late it is. Time is running out, man. Time is running out. Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to withdraw his mercy. All right. It says, wake up, for salvation is nearer now than we first believed. All right. All right. So these man, hey, we're in real perilous times, man. All right. And this is urgent for Jake to wake up, man. Real urgent for Jake to wake up. All right. All right. Let's finish off with this, with the book of Ezekiel 7, and it says here 7 and 5. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh Shem Shine, evil and only evil. Behold, it is come, and end is come. The end is come. It watcheth for thee. Behold, it is come." All right. So evil's getting ready to come here, man. All right. It's a matter of fact. Let's read in NLT. It says, "This is what the sovereign." It says, "This is what Yahweh Shem Shai says. Disaster after disaster is coming your way. The end has come. It has finally arrived. Your final doom is waiting, man." All right. So evils are coming, Jake. Evils are coming. All right. And once these things happen, all right, once these things take place, man, hey, man, all hell is about to break loose here in Babylon the Great, man. All right. All hell is about to break loose here in Babylon the Great, man. Tawadi Yahal Bashim Yahushai. All right, these are beautiful times that we're in, man. All right. So, this is just a quick hit. All right. And, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak for allowing me to do this lesson. All right. And, once again, double honors to our elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone and teach them real well. This is Brother Nabala. Until the next lesson, Shalom, Shalom.